What's up guys, welcome back to my channel, GGFOREX here, and on today's video I want to be talking about how long does it actually take to master trading? How long does it take to master any skill? Well, I'm going to give you a little screenshot here and it's going to help you put things into perspective and to what to expect when you start your trading journey. Like in any skill, in any talent, when you see an expert, let's say golfer or football player or a gymnast or whatever, and you find that they've been doing it for years and years and years, and you see people on YouTube or Instagram and say they've done it for a couple weeks and they've mastered trading or whatever. Here's the reality. This screenshot says to master any skill is probably, if you're honest with yourself as well, I want you to be honest in this video as well, and let me know in the comment box below exactly how many hours you actually put into the charts on a daily basis. Add that up and tell me how many years is it going to take when I tell you the sums, right? It takes 10,000 hours to master a skill, averagely. Makes a lot of sense, right? Because when you find out about the legit traders out there and find out how long they've been trading for, and now they're just getting consistent results, and you're like, yes, I want to be like them, I want to learn from them, or whoever that is, and you can be like, yes, this guy I have in mind, or this girl I have in mind, they've been doing it for X amount of years, right? Now it makes sense, right? 10,000 hours to master a skill. I'm going to relate it to trading because this is a trading channel, but any skill, right? It makes a lot of sense to do that. So 10,000 hours. I personally do, if I'm honest with myself, probably 22 hours a week is what I'd say. I'd say Monday to Friday, I'm doing roughly 4 hours constant a day after work, and then about 2 hours on the weekends, right? Or sometimes I'll be different. Sometimes I might do less during the week or more during the weekend, but I'm roughly doing 22 hours-ish. I'm gonna say 20 hours to break it down to actually grow my skill set in trading, right? So let me just do the maths on my phone so I can figure out what that is, right? So 20 hours times 52 weeks. So I do roughly 1,040 hours trying to master my skill in trading every year, right? So if I divide 1,040, it's gonna take me 9.5 years, right? 9.5 years to master trading. I am 27 when I started. No, I wasn't, I was 26. 26 when I started, right? So 27, 28, 20, well, I'm gonna say 35, right? 35, maybe 34, depending on what month, is exactly 10,000 hours, right? To master trading. And that is what I'm willing to do to master it. I'm not saying when you hit 10,000 hours you've mastered it, but I'm saying in general as a skill, 10,000 hours. So when you see people who quit after a couple weeks or a month or less than that, maybe a couple days, right? They quit because it's too hard. Oh, I don't have to put this much work in. You got to put in 10,000 hours. We are talking the most competitive, the most ruthless, greedy bloodfest of financial market in the world, right? The market that doesn't care about you, right? You have to be on the top of your game to consistently take profits from this. And people are expecting these results in a couple weeks, couple days, maybe a month, maybe not a year, definitely not a year. They definitely expect it to be under a year. I've been in this game now for almost 2 years, right? It's fast approaching. I've got to be like at 19 months already. So I've already done almost 2,000 hours on the markets, and I'm just starting to get everything together, get everything clicking, and now it's all about refining. That's going to take a few more years, right? Easy. This is why I can see 10,000 hours is quite an accurate number of mastering this skill. So if you're on a fence and if you're honest with yourself, and again, let me know in the comments, if you're honest with yourself and you are actually maybe half-assing it and doing maybe an hour a day, how long is that actually going to take for you to learn that skill? How many years is it going to take to you to learn that skill? If you're doing an hour a day, right? This is if you're honest. Most people probably do an hour a day. You're going to do 365 hours in a year, right? So that's 10,000 divided by 365. It's going to take you 27 years to technically master it. Now, I'm not saying put every spare time sweat energy, depends how bad you want it. For me, I want it really badly. I want to learn it as much as I possibly can. I want to master the skill as fast as I possibly can. So I'm sacrificing that time to put into my trading to speed up that process to be a professional or a master in my craft. A craft that will pay me a lot of money in the long term. Now, a lot of people do these hours in uni when they want to train to be a doctor or a veterinarian or a surgeon or whatever you want to do, right? If you're willing to do that, if you understand the process it takes to get a degree or a master's degree in one particular field, you have to take that same approach. Just because you're not going to a uni, just because you're not paying £50,000 in uni fees, right? Even worse in America, it's definitely a lot worse in America, to go to university to learn and master a skill, you have to be willing to put the same time frame into mastering trading. It's gonna take you that long. Remember, this is a skill in the most competitive financial market in the world. You need to be dedicated and put in the time, and I hope this video, my intention of this video was to give you a realization of the work you have to put in, the consistency, the hours. You have a 9 to 5 or whatever you do, from 6 till 12, what are you doing? How are you filling that time? What are you doing every day to help you get to that next level? Little baby steps along the way. Learning this skill, learning that skill, putting it all together, see if it works, tweaking it, refining it, understanding price patterns, understanding accumulation, distribution, how do you put it all together in a higher time frame? All of these things you're gonna have to put together, build a story and refine your skill. Master your skill, and that's gonna take hours, that's gonna take days, that's gonna take weeks, months, years, all right? 10,000 hours just to master it, okay? And even then you might not master it, but that is what I want you to expect going into this. If you're new, it's not get rich quick. Yes, you make money fast, but it takes a slow period of time. If you want to make 10,000 in a day, you can do that, but to get to that level, you've got to put in the work. You've got to journal, you've got to work on your mindset, you've got to work on your emotions. All of these things, you got to rejig, retweak your human instinct to survive, because you got to control your fear. You don't want to be wrong. All of these things take years and years of dedication, time and hard work to master, to make you a rounded trader. Now, I am just on this journey at the very start a lot with you guys, right? But I'm on year 2 now. So by the time I'm 30, I'm 27 now, but by the time I'm 30, I'll be pretty close. I'll be getting there. Again, now I left my job, I'll be able to put more hours into learning and mastering my craft. So guys, I hope this has given you a better perspective of what you actually have to do, what is involved, what you have to sacrifice to master this skill. It's not gonna come quick and it isn't gonna come easy. And you really do have to put in a lot of work to get to the level you want to. So guys, I wanna see in the comment box below how many years it's gonna take you to do. If you're honest with yourself, and just tell in the group, I do this many hours a day, it's gonna take me this many years to master it if it's 10,000 hours, okay guys? Now, I know that's just a rough thing, but I'm really interested to see of how much work you guys are actually putting this in on a daily basis. And then hopefully for the guys who isn't doing a lot, and it is gonna take like 27 years, this will give you the kick up the butt you need to actually step up the workload, if possible, to make your dream, if this is your dream, a reality. So guys, I hope this helped a little bit. Love you all. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.